Happy Tuesday. Let's talk about crypto airdrops. Are crypto airdrops dead? Because there's quite a lot of things that are happening in the crypto world that make crypto airdrops not that appealing. So in this video, let's talk about what are crypto airdrops. Are they dead? Which ones are still worth pursuing? And I'm gonna ask you at the end, what kind of content do you want in this channel? So this is gonna be the purpose of this channel is to be entertaining. And if something is not fun, usually I delete the videos. I don't pursue those happenings. So it has to be educational and it has to be entertaining. For those of you who don't know me, you can simply type my name in Google and you're gonna find a lot about me. So you're gonna find my university webpage, you're gonna find my Google Scholar profile, you're gonna find loads and loads and loads of information about me. Finally, I managed to figure out how to set up the camera on QuickTime Player. So now I got the camera back because I used to use that very technical camera setup, which was eating up all my time. So in this video, what are crypto airdrops? Which ones are still worth pursuing? Which ones are not worth your effort? How are we going to pursue it? And then I'm going to ask you, I'm going to give you some examples, and hopefully you're going to tell me what kind of content do you want, because I don't want to be recording content that is not fun. If it's not fun, there's no point recording it. I'm not doing this for the money. If you watch some of the other videos that I have on the channel, so I have those videos over there, I show you that I don't make any money. Actually, one of the subscribers sent me a message earlier on today saying that I need to go back to the old content because this is only clickbait. No, my friend, this is not a clickbait. I used to get like 7,000 clicks and 7,000 views when I was doing airdrop videos, purely airdrop videos. Now I get like 60 odd views. So this is not a clickbait. And those thumbnails over there, they are the way they are because I just don't have time. I go to Canva, this is Canva, and they have these thumbnails pre-recorded. I just type few words and I move on. I'm gonna try to fix them a little bit, but step by step. So finally, I know how to use the camera here. What are airdrops? And I know most of you, you know very clearly what is an airdrop, but there are few different types of airdrops, and not everyone is worth pursuing, in my humble opinion. And I'm going to give you advice here from being in the crypto world since 2009, and most of the influencers who are doing this for the money, they will be shilling their coins. And once they're shilling their coin, it sounds very persuasive that that airdrop or that coin will give you tons of money. Usually it ends up being bad. The only way to make profit out of the crypto sector is to be neutral and to have educated guess. You have to make an educated guess because everything else is just a pure gambling. Um, Having said that, this is not a financial advice. Please read the disclaimer in the description. Most of the people that I know in crypto, they lose money. They don't leave the casino with money. Uh, Moving on, what are crypto airdrops and which ones are worth pursuing? Well, usually there's an announcement, registration, user action and verification, and there's a distribution that you need to. Those are the things that we are getting concerned with. And if you're participating in the airdrop, how do you receive? Usually, and this is getting a little bit where the problem is. You need to hold, trade, or you need to do some kind of a research. And the different types of crypto airdrops that we have are usually the standard airdrop. Usually you don't get much of that one. They have a new coin, they want to share it with the community, they give you a little bit if you register. So those are usually not very lucrative. Um, then you have the holder airdrop, and I received a lot of criticism on this one because I'm not a believer in holding crypto to get an airdrop. Holding a risky asset could lead to zero. Only people who are not experienced in this work would do that. People who have been in the sector for a little while would tell you that is a bad strategy. And I get messages saying, don't talk so badly about holders. People are making tons of money from holding. Yes, but people also lose tons of money from holding. Remember Luna, remember FTX, people lost all their currencies. And I'm going to talk specifically about one example where an influencer that I follow is in the same video, it's promoting holding airdrop, but in the same video, is telling you that one of the crypto platforms got hacked and all the money got lost. So, uh, do you really want to get engaged in that? I personally don't. I do have some. Um, airdrops that I'm looking for holding. Linear, for example, I have some staking on Linear. I used to have staking on Scroll, and I still have some staked on Scroll that I need to remove. We didn't get anything. So sometimes you get some money from holding crypto, but sometimes you don't. So it's again hit and miss. It's not always that you get. The ones that we are usually hunting are the exclusive airdrops. Those are the ones that I've given to a specific group of individuals. And this is where I get very upset with myself because I didn't get the ZK Sync airdrop, and that was a very exclusive airdrop. They only gave it to a certain number of people. 99% of the people who were hunting it, they didn't get it. The key criteria here that we all missed out was holding. They wanted people who were holding money on their chain, staking. And since I'm not a believer in staking, obviously I didn't qualify for that one. I still got like 1,000 or something, but not a lot. Then you have the bounty airdrops. Those are for people who complete tasks. They're very tedious, and if you're hunting for those, usually you have tons of money. You're a young guy with not a lot of money, and you're doing loads of tasks, collecting NFTs and those are very tiring airdrops. Don't do that to yourself. These are better ways how to make money. Life is short. And then you have the raffle airdrops. That is definitely not a category that I would be promoting because, again, the purpose of this channel is learn and earn, that you learn a new skill and you earn something, and raffle airdrops are basically scratch cards. And most of the time, I used to play those, and I have never ever won anything on raffle airdrops. It's the same like buying a lottery ticket. If you want to do that, go and buy a lottery ticket. Now, pros and cons of crypto. So pros, you would engage with the project, and then you would learn things, and you would get tokens. If you're an enthusiast, you would discover new blockchains. That's why it matches my category of learn and earn. Those who receive the tokens can profit if the value increases. Usually at this present moment, it decreases. So I sell everything, airdrop that I get, I sell it. And then tokens are distributed in a way that would not have been normally open for the market. So which means you won't be able to buy those coins before they're open on the market just because of tax regulations and various different things. What are the cons for airdrops? Many airdrops are created by scammers, and then I'm going to talk a little bit about this. I'm going to talk because currently there is not much happening in the crypto world. There's a lot of people that they're trying to, I don't know, may take advantage of their followers or I don't know, scam you. So I'm going to talk a little bit about that, and you tell me what kind of content do you want me to record? Because again, this channel needs to be fun. If it's not fun, and I'm going to show you an example of what I mean about fun channel. If you want to follow those people, please follow them. All of the people that I'm going to talk about in this channel are people that I follow. So if this is your channel and I talk about your channel and you're getting some bad vibe from me, don't. I follow your channels and I'm not going to talk about channels that I don't follow. Now, moving on, what are the crypto airdrops in 2024 that are worth pursuing? And this is from CoinGecko, so this is an official thing. Pump Fund, Jupiter, Karak, Initia, Berachain, Zora, Farcaster. Um, let's talk about a few seconds about those. I'm not going to go too much into deep because Jupiter, for example, they gave an airdrop last year or this year, I don't remember. They gave the first round of airdrop. Whoever got that one is not going to get the second one. So is it worth me recording videos about that? Probably not because I might mislead you. If you have received the airdrop already, it might not be the best thing. So pump and fund, that those are kind of meme coins things. So yeah, Zora chain, there's loads of influencer pumping Zora because there's some kind of a referral there. I'm not gonna do that. Here there's a list on CoinGecko of which crypto airdrops are worth pursuing. Linear, for example, is the one that I'm still pursuing. It's probably the last layer two on Ethereum that I'm chasing, and the rest of them are just, in my opinion, not worth the time and effort that you're investing. And this is the setup that I wanted to talk about. And I got that message from one of the people who are following me saying you need to go back to the old way of recording. Things are changing. Ethereum chain is changed, so you cannot stay forever. There's not much happening in the Ethereum chain that is worth pursuing at this present moment. Yesterday, I recorded a video when I was showing you how to how to still perform linear transactions and use two. Usually, you have two projects. One is the small one that is going to pay for your gas fees, and the second one is the layer two. So, in yesterday's video, let me, uh, for this, running at risk of repeating myself, let's say this again. So auto finance, it's one of those that it has a linear here. So you can still pursue auto, you can chase auto, and you can chase linear in the same time. But be careful. When people recommend this kind of chains, and that's the point I was making yesterday, this is their airdrop. So let me try and move this. This is their airdrop. You see, those are people who recommend people, and those are influencers. He's getting 4 ETH. 4 ETH. 1 ETH is 3,000. This guy is gonna get his airdrop just from recording a video about the auto. And the reason why I'm talking about auto is one of the bridges that I use. I don't use Orbiter that much anymore because they've been just pushing transactions for a very long time, and they're farming the farmers. Jumper is good, but they got hacked at some point, and I still don't know if all my wallets are safe or not. I don't have time to check them. I have a job. So, with that in mind, this is the one that I keep using. The bridging fees are like 3 pennies, and you're still earning two. So you can get the auto because they haven't announced their coin, and you can get linear. But let's move on to this one, like bearer chain. You need to have a strategy. What if you don't get the bearer chain, like you didn't get ZK Sync, and then all the money that you burn on gas fees are gone? What then? Jupiter, I already said, Jupiter has already given their first airdrop. So now there's some kind of incentive for voting on the Jupiter chain. But most of the people who receive the first airdrop, all of us actually, they won't get it. If you didn't get the first Jupiter airdrop, then please go and do a few swaps, and because that's going to be a good airdrop. Karak, it's again a staking thing, and I don't believe in staking. I don't believe in staking risky asset for profit, for 3%, 5% profit. It makes sense if you're hunting the airdrop to put a little bit of money, as much as you can afford to lose. And I do have that much in layer in linear. I'm not gonna over expand into 10 different projects and then lose all the money. I've been there, I've done that. I've lost on Luna, I've lost on FTX, I've lost on every single chain that collapsed. I'm not doing it again. If you're new to this game and if you haven't experienced that, then you can go and do it. But the people who have been in this game for a little bit of time, we are no longer FOMO. We are PTSD. So I'm definitely PTSD from staking, and we're looking for the retail to come in, the new guys to start pumping things. But people like me who have been in crypto since 2009, we have seen some dark things, and we do suffer from PTSD. I'm not going to be staking. If you think that staking is the future and that is how you make money on the crypto, then I'm gonna recommend some other channels that they're promoting that kind of content, and I'm gonna analyze them in positive and negative. So this is again an academic thing. Again, all the channels that I'm gonna talk about are channels that I follow. I'm not gonna talk about channels that I think they're really bad. And fuel, Initia, Eclipse. Yes, I'm gonna do something about Eclipse. I haven't found time to do it, but that's a layer two that possibly, because remember, it's 19th of November now. On the 25th of November, layer two is over. Layer twos are over. So Linea would stop giving you rewards for their staking, and Scroll just didn't work out. Scroll gave us like 30 USD. So I might be looking at the Eclipse. Zora, I can talk about Zora. It's one of those chains that is pushed really hard by some influencers because they get a referral. Like the one that I showed you with Auto, people making 40, they're gonna make the same kind of money from Zora. Firecaster, it's just a funny name. I'm not gonna play with Firecaster. Firecaster. Why didn't I think about a better name? Uh, Anyways, moving on. Final comment before we start looking into more technical content. If you type upcoming airdrops and type news in the Google search engine, you're going to get loads of results. Most of that is not worth pursuing. So I clicked on one or two. So I clicked on this one, clicked on that one, and let's look at this one. Let's just show you why it's not worth getting your information from news outlets. So this is from 25th of September, fairly recent. Published on the 25th of September. I believe this is AI generated content. What it's talking about game airdrop. Question, gaming airdrops are not that lucrative. And what you're gonna learn? You're gonna learn how to play a video game? Well, that's a complete waste of time. Um, Venom, this is where it's getting a little bit serious. Venom is, they didn't give an airdrop. I played with the testnet. So here is recommending that you go and play with the testnet. It's saying November 2024. That's just not true. We all got screwed up from Venom. Venom promised an airdrop for whoever is going to do certain tasks and collect 20 odd NFTs, and we all did, and they didn't give an airdrop. So this is it's concerning that they publish articles like this. It's saying on November 20 this month there's going to be an airdrop. That project didn't give an airdrop. So mm, yes, don't listen to what's on the news. MemeFi, really? You're gonna invest in MemeFi? Um, Layer zero airdrop. Okay, another one. This is one of the reasons why I stopped recording videos and I deleted all the videos from my channel. Uh, it became very dramatic. They were doing a Sibyl hunt, and I was recording videos on Sibyl. Actually, in the next few days, I'm going to re-record those videos on how to identify Sibyl accounts. I deleted all my accounts. I didn't want to cooperate with that. I didn't want to be part of that witch hunt. I didn't want to make money that way in any way, form, shape, or form. It's not their job to do Sibyl hunt. It's just not. They are not the police officers. They are not the law enforcement. Um, so at the end, what happened with them is that I did get the airdrop from Layer Zero. They said whoever has more than 20 masks, I think, then that's a civil. That's a very different from what they started at the beginning. So first, most of the people who follow this channel have at least 10 different wallets. And if you start talking about Sibyl hunting, everybody's going to be afraid because everybody has 10 different wallets. I mean, I have more. I have 5 Cardano wallets, and I've been waiting for Cardano to pump so I can sell because I don't want to hold Cardano. So I have only 5 Cardano wallets. Then where is the Solana ecosystem? Where is the Ethereum ecosystem? Where is the Bitcoin ecosystem? People have more than 10 wallets, more than 20 wallets, but they said whoever has more than 20 wallets that has used their platform is classified as SIBO. Anyways, it became just too much. The video that I recorded on Layer Zero had like 7,000 views. So I deleted that video because I didn't want people to, to get engaged in that kind of negativity. Um, and by the way, Layer Zero airdrop was done. First airdrop was done, then they gave a second airdrop from the leftover money. They might give a second round of airdrop, but usually the first airdrop is the most lucrative, and the second rounds are kind of. Anyways, Blast gave the airdrop already. So why is Blast on this list? So I'm still reading this news article that I clicked on, and it's saying November 2024. Anyways, I can go on and do all this review here, but my point is, when you go to upcoming airdrops on Google, you're not getting a good alpha. You're not getting good information. You're getting information that is probably AI generated, or I don't know, but those protocols are dead. They're gone. They completed their airdrops. There is no airdrops. And that is why I delete the videos after the airdrop is done. So I won't be misleading people to be doing tasks thinking that they're going to get an airdrop. Um, and not everybody is doing that. So let's talk a little bit about what is the purpose of changing the content from time to time. And I hope this is going to make sense for you. Now, this is Cryptocurrency State. I listen to them. They're good guys. I'm a subscriber. You can see here that I'm a subscriber. But my Twitter got banned because of them. So they recorded this video, which is still live. It was 10 months ago. So you can see here, that video is still not being deleted. But they were promoting this Tuts thing that you tweet a few times and you get an inscription. And as you can see here, other people got banned. So this is one of the people who's leaving a message, and there is a reply from them. It means that they have seen the message and they're still not deleting the video. And it says we got banned, and this guy lost some really good contacts. So my Twitter got banned as well. because I follow them. And how much money were we making? We were making less than 1 penny. So it wasn't really something profitable. But when you record a video like this, and if it ends up causing damage to your community, you need to delete it. And that is why when I record videos, and if let's say the airdrop is not performing that well, like ZK Sync, that was a disaster. I deleted all the videos from ZK Sync. A Layer Zero, I deleted all the videos from Layer Zero. Starknet, I deleted all the videos from Starknet. And slowly I start realizing that it's easier for me to wipe out the entire content, and that's what I did. You see, those are very new. I only started recording now, and I only get very few views comparing to those videos that I was getting like 7,000 views. Now I'm trying to be a little bit more moderate in not expressing opinions. Why? Because things like this can cause problems for people, and you have to be aware about that. You have to update the content of your channel. You cannot pursue every airdrop. Some airdrop are just more hassle than they're worth. So if there is an airdrop that I'm confident that is not gonna do a damage to you, that is not gonna delete your Twitter. And I mean, I'm a professional. I work for a university, and my Twitter is very valuable to me. It's important that I have my Twitter. And this, thanks to this video, my Twitter got blocked. And I appealed like 7 or 8 times. Twitter is just not going to recover. That's what Twitter does. They have AI bot that is doing this, and then once that you get blocked, you're blocked. Um, in their mind, this makes sense because I posted, let's say, 5 or 10 tweets on these toots trying to get those inscription, and they said, "Oh no, 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 this guy is just tweeting, clicking the button." Uh, there's a little bit more concerning thing. So CryptoCove, if you guys are following CryptoCove, I think he's brilliant. I love his content. Now, his channel got banned for the second time on YouTube. And third time, if he gets banned, that it's not gonna recover. He get 3 strikes, first and then the second, and he's talking about it. He's upset about it, but he stopped recording videos. You see, 2 weeks he hasn't recorded anything. Probably he'll come back. Even myself, I had to go through a little bit of a soul search and find out why would they do this banning, because in my opinion, he's one of the least biased people on market. So I included in the channel. So if you go there to the channel, I included a very long disclaimer. And also those thumbnails, they come from Canva. So that image, it's publicly available, open access. You can do the same thing. So that those are designs from Canva. I'm trying to do my own, but if I don't have time, I just type some things. I don't create content like you see when you include those are logos. So that is the logo of Wormhole, that is the logo of Taiko, that is the logo of Scroll, logo of Optimism. I do some work for O'Reilly, so that's my O'Reilly and Pearsons. I do live trading, and they sell those ones for um, professionals. Actually, most people have free access. If you work for a large organization or a big university, you do have free access, so you can watch that training for free. But what I've learned from that training, because I have an editor over there, and the editors are usually checking every content, they were saying you cannot use logos. You cannot just copy and paste logos into your home. I have to drink water. There's some things that you cannot record because of the intellectual property rights. So I'm concerned about creating thumbnails that I would include the logos from the companies. I'm gonna have to look into what is the legality of that, because there are many projects that they're doing it. Um, so let's move on. That is the if you're following CryptoColf, then probably you're following this channel because we're doing the same kind of content, but I'm trying not to get banned by making all the commitments that he makes. So, for example, that is Shilling. He's promoting just one project. And if you see a video that is promoting just one project, that is, but he's not hiding it. He's making it publicly available. He's making profit from promotions. That's perfectly okay. Um, and he has his own subscription-based thing. The same like with cryptocurrency state, they have a subscription-based thing. I don't want to go that way. I don't want to make people pay. This should be free. Um, let's talk about the Brown Jet. So Brown Jet is recording live training, and he's also of the same opinion. The absolute failures of major airdrops are airdrops cooked? Are the airdrops dead? Um, in the last video, I think it's one of those two, if you watch it, what he's going to be talking about, he's going to say how staking is the key to getting airdrops and getting money. In the same video, he's going to be talking about one of the crypto platforms that you were staking and trading, and you lost your money for Phantom. I think it's related to Phantom. So it's not that he's not giving you the information, it's just that the two are very contradicting. And if you have money to burn, he was an executive in a Canadian firm. Now he moved to Dubai, which means that he makes enough money that from his he has Discord channels, he advises for free for money, he makes money from various different sources. So if you have money, disposable money to burn, then obviously you can be staking. But even watching his channel, what you're gonna figure out that is that staking comes with a risk. And if you lose tons of money, you're reluctant to take that kind of risk again. I would be more keen to create a channel like Andrei Zik. If you're not following him, you should. He's fun, he's entertaining, he's funny, and you learn new things about something every day. So he's not just doing Bitcoin, 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 Bitcoin. Uh, he's doing educational things, and he has like 300,000 views. So I would prefer to have something like that, which is funny and entertaining, than to have to talk about airdrops, which will give me some profit for referrals, but then you might lose the money. And most of the crypto airdrops at this present moment are like that. So let me know if you would be interested in this kind of content, or Coinbiro, it's also a good channel. I don't find them that interesting anymore, um, because they're based in Dubai, and I think they're talking they're kind of like worried about what they say and how they say. Um, they're not okay, let's see some guy who is really outspoken. Alex Baker. This guy, if you put him in Dubai, he's gonna get arrested in prison tomorrow because he's using strong language. He's really fun to watch, uh, but he's using words that not many people would find appealing. So there we are. Those are the things, and I hope this very long response to why the channel is changed. Well, Ethereum airdrops are kind of dead. There's not much happening in this present moment. So in that video that I'm recording here, I was explaining how you can buy one of those AI meme coins for like 5 USD that has a potential to go 1000x. And the transaction would count as a transaction for hunting an airdrop on the Phantom wallet. So you're doing two in one. You're not only doing mindless swaps and like crazy, just burning your money. Who benefits from that? The protocols benefit from that. So the people who run those chains, they benefit from your money. And the influencers benefit from that because they get money from the referral. You don't benefit from those. The only way that you would only benefit is if you're doing real transactions. And think of a crypto airdrop like a supermarket discount card that gives you points. So you use a chain and you get some points. That's what crypto airdrop is. And occasionally, if you are a real user and you're consistent, you might get one of those exclusive airdrops that you're gonna get some a few £1,000 that will put you in the green area, and that's what we are looking for. We are looking for use cases that you're not going to be paying 5 USD just to bridge money over and over and over and over and over and over, and then spend all your money doing mindless transactions. There's nothing educational there. You're not learning anything. You're just swapping money. Um, Final words, if you're interested in more educational content, then obviously I do have those paid things that O'Reilly charges big corporations, and the corporations give subscription. So if you work for a corporation, probably you have a subscription to O'Reilly and Pearson's, and you can watch them for free. You're still not gonna pay. Your company will pay for the subscription. I know that Oxford has a subscription to O'Reilly and Pearson's. Most universities have. Google, Facebook, all of those companies have. So you can watch something more technical over there. I do have other channels that I need to revive in terms of AI working. But here's the thing, it's work. It's work. And if you see in some of the earlier videos when I show that I make like 3 cents or 5 cents per month from this, I don't make profit out of this. And if a video turns out to be like this one that is going to cause damage to you, I'm going to delete it. I'm not going to keep it there just to get views. So this video has 1,800 views. So that guy probably got, I don't know how much, but they're not deleting it, and that's what I'm trying not to do. I'm trying to, if I see that a video it's going to do some kind of a damage to the community, I'm gonna delete it. I'm not gonna wait for YouTube to come up and tell me to delete it. I'm gonna delete it myself. And again, why do I think that's so problematic? My Twitter got blocked because of this one. I clicked 5 times and my Twitter is blocked. I cannot revive it. And other people have the same problem. And they're not doing anything about it. They're not deleting the video. They're not, it's, I don't want to have that kind of channel. I prefer, this is my goal. My goal is to have a fun channel like Andre Zig, but talk more about crypto. He's talking about all sorts of things. Um, it's tiring, and crypto is fun for me for now. It's been fun since 2009. I know a lot about crypto. I can talk about it easily. Um, I don't know much about Saudi Arabia and why are they ditching the dollar. I've never been interested in that kind of things. So, but he's funny, and that's the whole purpose of the channel. I will see you in the next video.